If I told you there was a family that conquered all of Europe, not through warfare, but through marriage, would you believe it? Spain, Austria, the Netherlands, Italy, Germany, even the American colonies, all fell under their sway. This family, the Habsburg Dynasty, was both adored and despised by Europeans. Their secret to success in one sentence: while others conquered kingdoms, they married them. But did you know? This dynasty that nearly ruled the entire world began in a humble castle nestled in the Swiss Alps. Act 1. A castle that leveraged all of Europe. The clock winds back to the year 1020 AD. Northern Switzerland, in the canton of Aargau, at the strategic confluence of the Au and Limmat rivers. A nobleman named Radport built a fortress here. He gave this castle a commanding name, Habsburg, meaning eagle castle. No one could have imagined then that this eagle would one day spread its wings to cover all of Europe. Over the next 2 centuries, the Habsburgs quietly grew and expanded, gradually establishing their foothold in Switzerland and Swabia. Their true opportunity came from a period of European-wide chaos. Act 2. Imperial vacuum. Seizing the imperial throne, the Holy Roman Empire of the 13th century could be summed up in one phrase: vast in name, fragmented in reality. The emperor served as a figurehead, while the princes held the real power. In 1254, the last emperor of the Hohenstaufen dynasty passed away, leaving the empire without a ruler for a staggering 20 years. This period became known as the Great Interregnum. While the nobles were busy fighting amongst themselves, a pivotal figure from the Habsburg family emerged: Rudolf I. In 1273, as the nobles elected an emperor, their minds were racing with calculations. Choose someone not too powerful, easy to control, who won't threaten us. The result: they elected Rudolf. This became one of their most bitter regrets. Act 3. Playing the weakling to ascend, then striking back. The moment Rudolf I took the throne, he tore off his goody-two-shoes label. His first strike targeted the ruler of Austria, Ottokar II. In 1278, the Battle of Mauerfeld erupted. After 2 years of bloody warfare, Ottokar fell on the battlefield. The outcome: Austria and Styria fell entirely to the Habsburgs. From this moment onward, the Habsburg dynasty formally secured the heartland of Europe. Rudolf remained clear-headed. No indiscriminate slaughter after victory. He appeased the nobility, boosted the economy, and built roads for trade. His final move was even more decisive, relocating the family seat to Vienna, where Athens became the beating heart of the Habsburgs. If you find this fascinating so far, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. The true magic of dynastic rule lies ahead. Act 4: splintered, stagnant, yet unbroken. For the next century, the Habsburgs faced relentless adversity. Family factions tore them apart. The throne was usurped, and the golden bull curtailed their power. But they possessed a vision ahead of their time. Worth could be lost, but marriages never. Thus began Europe's most audacious chapter of marriage diplomacy. Act V1: Wedding, F of Europe. In 1477, a pivotal figure emerged: Maximilian I. He performed an act that reshaped Europe's destiny. He married Mary, sole heir to the Duchy of Burgundy. Overnight, the Netherlands Flanders, and Luxembourg all fell under his sway. No bloodshed, no war. Just one sentence. Congratulations on your marriage. By the way, take the entire region. Then he struck even harder. He married his son into the Spanish royal family. The result? A monster-level heir. Act 6. Charles V. Europe where the sun never sets. This child was Charles V, Carlos I. In 1519, he simultaneously held the titles of King of Spain, Holy Roman Emperor, Master of the American colonies. In short, the sun never set on his territories. France feared him, the Pope feared him, and the Ottoman Empire kept a watchful eye on him. But problems arose. The empire was too vast, the population too numerous, and religion was a powder keg. Act 7. The Revelation. Cracks in the empire. Protestantism rose. Princes rebelled. The Netherlands erupted. Charles V spent his life putting out fires. Finally, he grasped one truth. This empire was too vast for one man to sustain. In 1556, he chose to abdicate voluntarily. He sliced the world clean in two. Habsburg Spain, Habsburg Austria. The Dynasties, from its zenith, began its slow descent. Epilogue. Summary. Their blessings. The Habsburg Dynasty studied without mythical grandeur, yet carved Europe's most extravagant territory. They proved one thing. In the game of power, swords aren't the only answer. Marriage contracts can also rewrite the world. Dynasties may decline. Empires may crumble. But their legacy remains etched on Europe's map to this day. Translated with deeplearning.com. Free version.